It's day 10 of DEPHEMEREMBER, your daily ephemera inspiration in December. My name is Luise Heinzel and I want to welcome you to this December Daily series that is a collaboration with my dear friend Barbara at 49 Dragonflies, and it's all about making your own ephemera for your junk journal. So let's take the next prompt from our DEPHEMEREMBER prompt list and create something cool and fun for our junk journal today. Enjoy! Today's prompt is leaves and envelope. And in our little paper bag here, we are going to find the animal that we can use today. And also, of course, one of our international snacks. So let's see. Ooh. The animal for today is the owl. And the snack, nerds. The snack comes from the USA. Lemonade wild cherry. That sounds really interesting. So perhaps we will have some drying time today. You know, drying time is snack time. So let's save that for later. And while I have prepared today's video, I was thinking, owl, leaves, envelope. Isn't that a good combination for another freebie, for another printable? So I came up with the idea to create something that is an envelope and an owl at the same time. Sounds a little bit crazy, and it also looks a little bit crazy. So here we go. This little guy here has taken approximately 12 hours of my life. So I have painted this owl in this shape here in Procreate. So this is an original Procreate drawing by myself. I'm totally proud. And this is, by the way, also my first owl that I've ever painted in Procreate. So I'm relatively proud, and I'm so hoping that you will like this as well. I will show you in a second why this looks so strange and what you can do with it. I have printed this here to matte photo paper. This is 110 GSM. Of course, you can also use normal copy paper to print this, but photo paper, of course, gives you a way better contrast and nicer colors. I will link this photo paper down below for you in the description box. And this is available for you as a freebie on my website. The link is also down below in the description box. You can, of course, print this smaller. I just wanted to mention that because when I printed it, I realized that it is relatively big. When it is glued to your journal, the end result is relatively big, but of course you can also scale that down a little bit so that it is not so massive in the end. I have printed this freebie here to the surface of the photo paper that has this photo paper surface. Do you know what I mean? This kind of photo paper has only the special surface on the one side of the paper, and on the back side there's normal copy paper. To the back side I have printed one of my digital papers. This comes from a kit that is called A Winter's Day. You can find this in my Etsy shop as well. And as a little goodie for you, I have 50% off for you for this digital paper set. So these are some background pages, really wintry. That's also, yeah, why they are called A Winter's Day. And I think the colors match each other really, really well, because we will see both of the paper designs later. We will see this later, and we will also see this later. That will make sense in a second. But of course you can also take a sheet of paper, print the owl to the one side, and then you can just coffee dye the back side. You can also stamp or stencil something on top, throw your favorite mediums to the back side. That is also a nice way to do this project. No matter how you have printed this out, the first thing that we have to do is we have to cut this out. And now we have to fold this, and I will show you exactly how to do that. But that is relatively easy. So you have a rectangled base here in the middle. Can you see those really tiny lines here? One line is here. The other one is here. The third one is here. And the fourth one is here. So that means these little tiny lines are exactly the lines where you have to fold this thing to create an envelope out of this owl. Okay, so let's do that. I'm taking this, and now I'm taking a bone folder, putting this here to my tool, and then I'm folding exactly along those 4 lines, here, 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 and here. So now we are going to take this wing, fold that to the inside, like this. Then we take this wing, fold that to the inside, like this. Then we are opening that up to be able to fold this part like this. And this part here like this as well. With a normal envelope, you would do the following thing. You would take this part like this, and then you would glue this like this and this like this to have this here as the flip that closes like this, and then you could put something in from here. Yeah, but with this envelope it's a little bit different, and we will not glue that together. I mean, that would make no sense, because we wouldn't see the owl in the end if we would glue that together. That would make no sense. But this is a special envelope, so this has a little special effect. But if you look at this and you see, with a normal envelope you would put this like this, this and this like this, and then with a normal envelope here would be the end of the rectangle. Here you can see these both pieces are way longer than the fold that is underneath here. So that means we have to fold these both pieces to the inside as well, so that we later on have a rectangled envelope on our junk journal page. I'm doing it in a really easy way. I'm folding this back, then I'm closing those both pieces here, and because we already have this fold here, we can just take this, fold it like this, so that we have a fold in these both wing pieces as well. But now, if you look at this, that looks really strange, because you can see the print of the owl, the color of the owl here and here. We don't want to see that, because that in the end would look really, really strange. So that's ugly. So I'm opening that up again after I have used this folding line to make these both folds. I'm opening this completely up like this. And because I have these folds here and here now, I have a good orientation to take this and just fold that up like so. And this also, just turn the fold into the other direction, then it looks like this. And now you can, like with a normal envelope, put this to the inside and this like this, so that when you then close that, it looks like a regular envelope. So before I go on with my envelope on my junk journal page, because I of course want to bring this to my junk journal page, I'm distressing the edges a little bit. Now I would like to bring this little owl envelope to my ephemera idea junk journal. This is the journal that Barbara has created for me, and the plan is to have this as a boring little tiny normal envelope. I want to glue it only here to my page like this, so that I later on can open that up and I have the owl here. And because this looks a little bit empty, I want to add some background to this page. And because today's prompt is leaves and envelope, I have decided to take some leaf stamps. I've decided to use this set here that is called Leaf Prints 2 CMS 450 by Stampers Anonymous and Tim Holtz, and these are just gorgeous. Here you can see them stamped with black StazOn ink, but I will use some other inks today, and I want to try a little bit more watercolory look for my stamping. I'm using fossilized amber, brushed corduroy and wild honey oxide inks. Drying time, snack time. So my background has to dry now, of course. So we are going to taste these little nuts from America. I'm really excited about these. Ooh! Really tiny. Oh my goodness, I haven't expected that these are so so tiny. How crazy is that? Why are these called nerds? Can someone please explain that to me? There are those little creatures here on the package, but I can't really see why they are called nerds. But let's taste them. Mm. 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 Oh my goodness. Really sour. Oh. A little bit crispy as well. Oh. Oh. It's really delicious. It's really delicious, but it was really surprising that they are so sour. But they are absolutely fantastic. I really love them. So this is definitely a 10 out of 10. Just great. Oh my goodness. I'm in love. Here we go. Okay, so this is completely dry now. So I can glue my envelope to my page here like this, and for that of course I'm putting the glue only to this rectangle here on the back side. And for this part here I want to have a little decoration. Of course here you can get really creative now for different closures or decorations here on this little flap here. You could also put something here and glue a thread below the envelope so that you can lift that up and wrap it around something here so that it is totally closed. But I have decided that I want to take these three things to make a little cluster. I have this flower here and this little flower. They look really cool in combination with these leaves here, a little bit like autumn. And I have this button and I want to just sew that together and then put that here as a little decoration. And this is so heavy that it holds down my flap here, so I need no additional closure for that. So if this piece is heavy enough, of course, when the journal is closed, then this gets also a little bit more flat and it stays closed as it is without a fancy closure. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so when this is glued down, it looks like this. And because I have here the same paint, I've used this Distress Paint old paper to make some splatters here, and I have just put the rest of it here. I want to put a little decorative leaf here as well to get more connection between these both pages. And I got a really cool Happy Mail the other day. Look at this. And these leaves just gorgeous. They are so cool. So thank you for that Happy Mail again. That was just a crazy day when I received that. So cool. I think I want to go with this one. And I think we are going to take something from here. So this little label came with the scraps that Barbara has sent to me for DEPHEMEREMBER, so that I can use those. And this little piece here that I have here, this little label, that was attached to some extra pieces that she has sent, some lace and fabric and that stuff that she has dyed with some oxide inks, I guess. And I thought, why not trying to put this here somewhere, just like this. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. These leaves are just gorgeous. I'm so happy. Okay, so now we have that. I think this is finished. And now we can, of course, open this. Da-da-da-da. We can open this. And then we have much space for journaling or putting some pockets or tiny tuck spots here. And you can then put some ephemera in there. What you also could do is you could print this twice and then cut the pockets that you want to put here, or perhaps a little belly band like this, out from the same sheet so that you don't lose the pattern of the owl, and then you can tuck the things behind there or put that into the pocket, and the pocket would have the same look like this owl. I will not do this in this video because my journal is already so bulky that I don't want to do that here now. Perhaps I will do it without the camera, and then I will show you that in the video where I will show you the finished ephemera journal. So there will be a flip through, a final flip through of this journal in the end of this series, so that you then could check that out when it's filled up. But I'm really, really excited which ideas come to your mind with the help of this freebie. If you want to post some of your ideas, then please use the hashtag DEPHEMEREMBER. You can find that here in the screen, but also written down in the description box, so that you can just copy and paste that. And please don't forget to check out Barbara's video. The link to her channel is down below in the description box. See you tomorrow with a new video and a new prompt from our DEPHEMEREMBER prompt list. Bye bye!